Hi, this is Les Fox. It's Tuesday, March 20th, 2012, and I'm at the corner of Sicomac Avenue and Cedar Hill Avenue, which actually, now that I'm looking at it, is sort of a four-way intersection. I hadn't realized that before, but even though it only runs a few streets across the street, Mountain Avenue does continue, making this a four-way intersection. And as you can see, this is a lot more congested and a lot more tricky in terms of making turns and the amount of traffic than you'll find at the corner of Cedar Hill and Sicomac, and I've made some videos over there. But over here you can see the traffic gets held up quite a bit, and cars are much more inclined, drivers are much more inclined to cut in front of each other, and quite a bit of traffic here. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon, and I'm just going to pan up Mountain Avenue for a minute. Now, right now there isn't much traffic coming down Mountain Avenue. We'll see what happens to that in a few minutes, but you can see there's a lot of backup on Sicomac Avenue from Cedar Hill, which is a couple of blocks out in front of me. And now I'm going to turn around and pan down Sicomac Avenue in the other direction, and all of this traffic here, if there were a traffic light at Cedar Hill, all of this traffic could very well be backed up, because if that was a 30-second or possibly a 60-second light, these cars would be backed up, and it would be interfering with all these people coming in and out of Mountain Avenue. Also, as you could see, as you look up in this direction, I'm going to zoom up ahead there, just one block away from the intersection of Sicomac and Mountain is the Sicomac School. So if traffic did get backed up over in this area, and I'm going to come make a videotape here during the time when there's more kids in the street, there are times when there are a lot of kids in the streets here, and if traffic was backed up in certain directions, so it's kind of calmed down a little bit now in that direction. We'll see what happens in the next couple of minutes. But like I said, if there were kids over here, over at the Sicomac School, and there was backup from out in front of me, all the way back to the school, it's possible that a lot of people would be turning here on Mountain, making U-turns, possibly turning into the other part of Mountain to make a U-turn, possibly speeding up, and that could affect school children in the area. So I really think that the town of Wyckoff and the Christian Healthcare Center should have done more studies. I think they may have done some studies. They should have done more studies on what the effect of the backup will be, because straight up ahead right now the traffic is moving pretty smoothly without a traffic light, and if that traffic started to get backed up, it would be a problem. And it could be a problem all the way back to the school. Sicomac School, again, is just one block behind me from where I'm standing right now. And so anyway, there's enough traffic here at 4:15, 4:30 to talk about potential dangers. And I see some people are being polite and letting each other go. And so far, whoop, I had a little problem over there for a second where somebody tried to make a turn and couldn't, slow down, and the cars went. So it's interesting. Let's see how polite the people really are over here right now. This white car is trying to make a turn. Okay, he's slipping in there. Sure, she's slipping in there, and there was plenty of room for the next car coming down. So yeah, so actually this is what's kind of interesting here also, is that even if there is this much traffic and people cutting around each other and making quick turns at a very busy time of day, as you can see, there's no traffic light over here, and there aren't any accidents. So I don't think there's been that many accidents down at Cedar Hill and Sicomac also. I'm just going to zoom up ahead and see if I could show you how far we are from there. Up ahead is, in that direction, a block or two, is the market basket, the gas station, and the intersection of Cedar Hill. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually kind of interesting that this is a four-way intersection without a light. I also made a video of the four-way intersection with no light over by the Cedar Hill shopping plaza. And I don't think there are a whole heck of a lot of accidents in either of those places, but there certainly is a lot of opportunities for it, because cars are moving pretty quickly here. And people are just careful. Looks like people are pretty careful over here. So we may come back here at a different time and see what else is going on.